Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Learn English with Komal. So today I am just telling you an important topic of grammar, that is noun and its kinds. Now let's start our discussion. First of all, I would like to tell you what is a noun. A noun is the name of any person, place, thing or idea. Example, for the person we can have the example of Ali and boy, place, Lahore, school, thing, table, book, idea, happiness or sadness. Role of noun. Over here we are discussing the role of a noun in a sentence. Noun act as a subject, direct and indirect object, subject complement and object complement. For example, Sarah is happy. Here Sarah is acting as a subject of a sentence. She is eating candy. Candy over here is acting as an object of a sentence, which is actually a noun. Hina is a teacher. Teacher act as a subject complement. Now let us see the kinds of noun. There are many kinds of noun, but over here I would like to discuss the four main kinds of noun, that is abstract noun, concrete noun, collective noun and the last one is compound noun. Now let us discuss what is an abstract noun. An abstract noun is a noun that cannot perceive using one of the five senses. Which five senses we are talking about? Taste, touch, hearing, sight or smell. Abstract noun has no physical existence. An abstract noun is a quality, concept or an idea. For the concept we have the example for motivation. Idea is actually the knowledge, quality is the patience. So you can see these terms, motivation, knowledge and patience, we cannot touch them, we cannot perceive with the five senses. So these are then actually the abstract noun. An abstract noun can be feelings, that is pain. It can be emotions, that is anger. It can be states, that can be luxury. It can be event, that is birth. Now let us discuss about the concrete noun. A concrete noun is a noun that can be identified through one of the five senses. Which five senses we are talking about? Taste, touch, sight, hear or smell. Words for people and things are also considered as concrete noun. For example, flower or desk. These are actually the concrete noun. An important difference between abstract noun and concrete noun is abstract noun do not have the physical existence, while concrete noun have the physical existence. Abstract noun cannot be perceived by the five senses, but concrete noun can be perceived by the five senses. We can touch, we can feel, we can see the concrete noun. For example, flower, we can see it, we can touch it, we can feel it. While abstract noun, happiness, sadness, birth, we cannot see it, we cannot touch it. Okay, so these are actually the emotions. Now let us discuss about the third kind of the noun, that is collective noun. A collective noun is a noun used to represent a group of people, animals or things. For example, a crowd of people. So when we are talking about the persons, things or animals in the group, so we are actually using the collective noun. So for the group of people we use the word crowd. A school of fish, so for the group of fish we can use the word school. A galaxy of stars, when there are a number of stars on the sky, so we use the word a galaxy. A flock of sheep, when there are a number of sheep or in the group, so we will use a flock of sheep. Now let us discuss the last kind of the noun, that is the compound nouns. When two or three nouns appear together, they are called compound nouns. Three forms of compound nouns. There are three forms or the ways which we can form the compound noun. With space, like swimming pool, you can see that there is a space between swimming and pool. So we can make the compound noun joining two words and we can have the space. Without space, for example, housework. With hyphen, daughter-in-law. So you can see over here we have joined three words to make a compound noun. Now we will discuss the forms of compound noun. The formation we can say actually of the compound nouns. So formation of compound noun, there are four ways to make the compound noun. First is when we join noun with the noun. Wallpaper. Wall is also a noun and paper is also a noun. Adjective plus noun. White is an adjective. It is telling you the quality, and noun is board. So whiteboard. We can also form the compound noun using verb plus noun. For example, washing machine. Washing is a verb and action, and machine is the name of a thing, noun. Verb, noun plus verb. Noun is a sun and verb is a rise. So we have made the compound noun sunrise. That's all for today. I hope you have understood well. So for the next time I will explain you the further kinds of noun. Have a good day. Thank you for listening and watching carefully.